to go back, so Velnos, we're going to Pondar. Now, you know this town because you actually grew up not too far from here, and you know some contacts there. You might be able to get in contact with some people to try and find this armor.
Alright, I'm going to try and locate my most trusty contacts inside of Pondar.
Okay, so you're going to have to roll for perception to see if you can try and find out where they're hiding. All right, you rolled a 5. So you know the general area in town where you might be able to find these people in the not-so-nice area, but you don't necessarily know exactly where. So you're going to roam around that area.
I'm going to ask around.
Okay, you walk up to the first guy. He looks like he's kind of just like a normal homeless street guy, a beggar. He's just kind of asking for change. He does seem like he recognizes you a bit, though.
I'm going to give him 5 gold and then ask for information.
All right, you flick him 5 gold. He catches it in his hand. He looks to be very excited. He says, "Look, you didn't hear it from me, but there's been somebody running around town with a set of armor just like you described. They're calling him the Shadow of Pondar. He's been stealing things from all over town. Art pieces, sculptures, gold, whatever isn't nailed down. Nobody can track him. Nobody can find him. Nobody even sees him."
So if no one has seen him, I am assuming you have no way to give me a description as well?
All they know is he's running around in a suit of armor similar to what you described. Other than that, nobody knows a thing.
Some of my associates may know. Do you know where they are hiding currently?
There's a thieves guild down the road on the left. Knock on the door and ask for Gondar.
Gondar. Alright. Thank you, old man.
He nods and lets you go on.
I'm gonna nod and head towards the Thieves Guild.
Okay,
Yeah.
you go up to the Thieves Guild and you go to the lower door. You knock on it and the slider slides away. It appears that there is at least a half-orc inside. Might be a full orc, you don't necessarily know. And he looks at you and says, "What's the password?"
I'm looking for Gondar.
The door opens and he lets you inside. Inside, you see several faces that you know, several faces that you don't, but it appears to be local Thieves Guild members.
Hey, putos. ¿Cómo están?
The bartender, who you know, is a man named Friar. He raises a glass and invites you over.
I'm gonna head over to the bar.
All right, you sit down at the bar. Friar is around the counter and he looks at you. "I haven't seen you and it's a long, long time, Malrik."
Oh, you know, I've been wandering around, honing a bit of my skills.
Aye, we've been hearing. Things get back on occasion. Wanted posters and stories of Malrik the Great.
Also managed to lose my job as a spy for the Calgar Kingdom, which was not nice.
Just go back to the old ways, right? Steal again.
Might as well. Man's gotta pay rent anyway.
Oh, what brings you here? I have a funny feeling I know what.
I have heard some rumors from the less fortunate individuals around our area town that a man... How did you know?
It's all anybody ever talks about here, and the only reason why I figured you'd be showing up.
You didn't think I would come back just to see old friendly faces?
We all know how thieves operate, Malrik. You don't do anything for free, and you damn well don't do anything for any less than physical pleasure.
You're sharp. Sharp as ever.
Well, we've been friends since we were kids. I know you like the back of my hand, but I might know where to find what you're looking for. Rumor is there's an attic apartment across town in the rich section. Nobody knows that there's an entrance to it. Everybody thinks it's been blocked off for years, just a storage area. But rumor has it the Shadows used it as its base of operations.
Blocked off area that people have thought of it as blocked off for years. Possible storage area, possible garden intervention. It would make sense why he would hide there.
It's just a rumor so far, but it's going to take a little bit to break in. You're going to have to get up to the top level somehow, either through the inside or the outside.
You know how it is, Friar. Most rumors have a hint of truth.
If you're going to go there, though, you might want to take this. He hands you a grappling hook.
Why, thank you. So come in mighty handy.
We do for our friends what we do for ourselves.
Now I have 2 grappling hooks instead of 1.
I couldn't remember if you had one or not.
He's going to swing like Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. All right, so he gives you the grappling hook. You take that, and he also marks where the rich portion of town is on your map, so that you guys can kind of tell what area you're supposed to be in. Are you guys going to go downtown now?
I'm gonna slide 10 gold pieces to Friar.
He nods and smiles and takes it from you, says thank you, and he says he'll make sure it gets to the guild.
For old time's sake, friend.
For old time's sake. Good luck to you, Malrik. You're gonna need it. So, are you gonna go downtown now and check that place out?
I'm gonna gather the group and bring them so we can all scout the area out.
Okay, so you go back to the others and you relay them the information that you've gotten from your Thieves Guild contacts, and you all travel to the downtown area. Now, you're all gonna have to roll perception to see if you can find the building. Okay, none of you have to roll, because he just rolled a nat 20. You find an exact building matching the description, and whatever reason your gut feeling says this is the correct one. So you know the right building. It also appears in your noticing of the building, you see that there appear to be vines growing up the side of it that may be able to get you close to the top if you climb them. Or you can try going through the inside.
I'm going to look around first.
Okay, so you already rolled perception, so you know everything that's around the building. There's a couple of people out front. Again, it's kind of bordering on a rich portion of town, so there's a square with some people in it and stuff like that. It's not daytime, it's like dusk, like right after sunset. So there's a little bit of light, and the street lights are on, so the front is kind of exposed. The sides are both dimly lit, though, so they're alleyways.
I'm gonna head through the sides.
Okay, you go up to the side of the building. There is still that series of vines. There are also a few windows if you'd like to go in through those. And since you're not really trying to sneak, at least not right now, you don't need to roll for stealth. But if everybody wants to try and do something, you're probably going to have to roll for stealth if you climb or go through the building.
I'm gonna try and get in through the window, I suppose.
The lower window?
I'm going to peek in first, if I can. Or is the lower level boarded as well?
It's not boarded. The window is just like a regular kind of stained glass, rich type of window. You can't slide it open and try and get in. You're gonna have to roll stealth if you do. Okay, you managed to sneak in through the window. The others are still outside in the alleyway. Inside of the room, you see that it is dimly lit with candles. There's nobody inside. It looks like there's a bunch of furniture that is covered in sheets.
If the candles are lit, there's someone that's been here recently.
Yeah, but it's also the lower floor of the building. Alright, is anybody else going to come in with him, or are you going to let him just kind of go up through on his own?
Oh, well, I'm a big dude, so I don't think stuff's not going to be my forte.
Okay, Kane or Vash, do you want to go with him?
Sure, might as well. I'm gonna
stay.
So Kane, you're going to have to just roll stealth to get in?
Got it. 11.
Okay, because you're using spider climb, you're able to seamlessly climb through the window, although when you get through, the window does shut and make a banging noise, although you're not sure if it has alerted anybody.
I'm gonna look around to see if there's any wires and shit.
Okay, you roll perception. You do not see any wires.
Right, I'm gonna tread lightly while I try to find my way upstairs.
Okay, so you're going to roll a stealth to try and get to the attic. You do successfully manage to make it up to the top floor, where at the top of the staircase you see a door leading into an attic chamber. Kane is also with you. You also find out while sneaking through the house that it appears the entire building is empty.
Alright.
Yet there are still candles lit.
This is suspicious as fuck.
Yeah, it is.
I'm gonna look through the keyhole.
Okay, roll perception. 14. Alright, you look through the keyhole. You see a room that appears to be more well lit than the rest of the house. Inside, though, you do see that there appear to be valuables stacked all over the room, including works of art, paintings, gold, and jewelry.
Guess I found the lair. Either that or it's a trap. I'm gonna try and press my ear to the door to see if I hear anything.
Okay, roll perception again. You hear nothing. Actually, I stand corrected. You do hear heavy breathing, and then you realize that's actually Kane.
Am I breathing in the mic? I'm sorry.
No, you're not breathing in the mic. I'm just saying that because you rolled a 2.
Can you cover your mouth? Because I only hear your breathing, Holmes.
Shut up and look better.
I'm gonna try again.
Okay, roll again. You rolled a 16. You still hear nothing.
I'm kicking in the door. Fuck it.
Alright, strength. So you're going to have to roll above a 13 in order to open that door. Rolled a 7. You do not open the door. However, in doing that, the latch on the door turns and the door simply opens because you didn't check to see if the door was locked. Alright, well, you don't see anybody in the room and the door creaks open on its own.
Cool. I'm going to look around.
Alright, Candy, you gonna go in with him?
Yeah.
You both enter into the room. Inside, you can see more riches than what was there previously, or at least what you can see through the keyhole. The entire parts of the walls are lined with priceless paintings, jewels, artifacts, sculptures, anything that looks like it's even worth money. It looks like nothing in that room is worth less than 10,000 gold. As you step further into the room, the door slams behind you, and a green emblem appears on the inside of the door in what appears to be some form of a room.
Fucking knew it was a trap. You might as well show yourself.
As you turn and look at the door, you hear a snickering behind you. You turn back and see a gentleman who appears to be in the armor that you're looking for. His face is entirely covered by a mask, and he's wearing a hood over his head in addition to the all-black armor, which covers his entire body almost. It's thin, well-built, and it looks to be very maneuverable.
Well, hello, Constantine.
And I thought it was going to take you a lot longer to show up.
You know I work fast.
Can I ask you something? Do you remember what village you came from originally?
What village I came from initially? Not really.
You don't remember the name at all? Place where you grew up? None of that rings any bells?
It doesn't ring a bell right now.
Very, very funny. I have a funny feeling you should know who I am already.
You know what happened to Constantine, don't you?
I don't even know who you're talking about.
Come on, you're from this town, and you don't know who Constantine is?
No. Oh god, you're gonna play the punch game with him. You're gonna have to persuade him in order to do that.
Sure.
Roll a 15? Okay, hang on a second. Now I have to roll for the masked figure to resist. Roll a 5. Okay. God damn it. I looked at your hand. You get one free one.
Alright.
You get one free unarmed strike. 6. Okay, yeah, you
Hey.
cold clock him right across the face, and you knock his mask off.
Okay, I knocked his mask off.
Yes.
Who the fuck is this?
Alright. As he comes up, you see that it is actually your friend Fryer who is in the armor.
Wait, what the fuck?
The guy that told you where the place was is the one that is in the armor.
Friar, muchacho, ¿qué estás haciendo, cabrón?
You don't get it. You never did. Why do you think I'd tell you to come here and I was the only one that knew? Because I want you off the map. You're good. You're too good.
I would actually argue against that, hombre.
You were the better of the two of us. At least until I got this.
Says a lot about your skill still that you need a piece of armor to be good at your job, don't you?
Won't matter after tonight anyway, because you'll be dead.
I'm gonna start walking upstairs.
Okay.
Okay.
Because I'm bored as shit.
Okay, you can start walking upstairs. In the meantime, Velnos, you and Kane are still conversing with this guy.
Do you see that little manlet over there, that pocket prince I have with me, hombre?
You mean your pet gnome?
He has convinced an owlbear that was untamed to follow his command. He also exterminated an entire village with meteors. Do you want to fuck with us, mister?
I got a huge dick.
I don't care.
Look, why don't you come with us, sissy? I can teach you, we can be pals again. You don't have to kill me, you can get a share too. I don't even care about that armor, man. I just want my buddy back.
We were never buddies. He takes out his rapier.
And while he's doing that, I'm gonna toss my fucking knife right at his face.
Okay, that's going to be an attack of opportunity. So roll 1d20 to throw, and I believe that's 1d4 for damage. Correct? If it connects. Are you aiming specifically, by the way?
Yeah, specifically.
Okay, where?
The face.
That is going to be enough to hit, since his head is now uncovered thanks to you knocking his mask off. So he's easier to actually see in the room, and so that kind of negates your targeting bonus a little bit. So that's a straight 18. So yeah, that's going to hit. That knife is sticking in his face, like in his left cheek. Like it's just like embedded in his face. So he's not really going to be able to talk.
Can I tackle him while he has,
He is going to be stunned by that. He will be stunned by that for a turn. So you can do what you want. Kane, that also leaves an opening for you if you wish to have it.
Is there a window behind him or something?
There are windows to the left and right of you.
I'm going to push him off the window.
Okay, you're going to have make a strength check to grab him. So you have a hold of him now, and now you're going to need another strength roll to throw him out the window. Okay, he's going to have to roll again to resist going out the window. Okay, so because he rolled a 3, he doesn't even get the chance to actually grab on the windowsill, and he actually falls 4 stories out the window and slams into the street. So where it's going to be 1d10 damage. It's going to be 1d10 damage for each floor. So it's going to be 4 d10s. Okay, so that's the equivalency of all of his health. He is dead.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no. Well, that's exactly what happens. So as he hits the ground, you hear kind of a screaming, and you look out the window as you're walking up the stairs, and you just see a dude just hit the pavement in black armor.
I'm going to go over to the body.
Okay, you go over. It is very clear that the man is dead. His head is splattered all over the ground, and he is wearing what appears to be a very shiny, ornate, scaled suit of armor that is painted black.
I'm just going to toss him on my shoulder. I'm going to go walk up, see what the fuck happened.
Okay, you're probably going to get blood all over your back, but you're also going to do a strength check if you're going to be dragging a body upstairs. Alright, so you gotta take a break after half a flight of stairs. In the meantime...
I'm just gonna toss his body back. Oh. So his body tumbles back down.
He just tosses his corpse back down the stairs. Okay, it lands at the bottom of the stairs with a thud. It is still bleeding from the open neck wound. So you guys are still upstairs on the 3rd floor, or on the 4th floor.
I hear the tumbler come down the fucking stairs because that isn't something you would miss.
So I'm like, oh fuck. I'm gonna go try to drag his body back. Oh fuck, alright.
So you, you do manage to drag the body back up the stairs. So you guys are back on the 4th floor in the room with all the treasures.
Well, what's Rocka doing?
Rocka, what are you doing?
I was with Cham, I thought.
Yeah, you are with Cham, but are you going to go upstairs with the rest of them? Because they all went back up to the top floor after Pelmos pushed the guy out the window.
Yeah, I'd probably follow them.
Alright, so you guys are all back up in that attic apartment. And Cham, you have the corpse which you have dragged up, so that's just sitting on the ground. And
Fell out your window. What the fuck happened? I tossed the body in front of Malrik.
Buster, who claimed to be my friend, Holmes, just threatened to kill me. You know how the rules go in the underworld, bro. You try to kill me, I kill you.
Yeah, fucking Malrik's talking to me. I'm starting to take off his fucking clothes.
That's the armor, so that's
yeah.
Malrik. So
It's Malrik's. Yeah, no, I'm starting to take it off. I want to see if there's a table.
Yeah, there is.
I'm gonna break off the leg.
Okay, strength roll. Because you're jacked out of your mind, I'll say that works.
No, I'm taking that table leg and shoving up his ass.
What? Okay, another strength roll to do that.
What?
Even though he's dead. Okay, so you shove that thing right in there until eventually you hit something solid. You're not sure if it's bone, compressed organs, or cartilage, or whatever might be in there, but you have now turned him into a human lollipop.
Does he have anything on him besides the armor?
Under his clothing, no. It was literally just him and his naked body in the armor.
Alright, now I'm tossing his ass back out the window.
He's missing a head, by the way.
Yeah, does it land at the exact same spot?
Right.
It's a 16.
Yeah, no, you throw him out the window, he basically lands at the same spot, except now he's naked and he has a table leg jammed up his ass. Again, you may want to take Rockus' advice and go before the guards find that.
Alright, I'm going to go down to the 3rd floor.
Are you rolling perception? 19. On the 3rd floor, you find what appear to be sheets covering up pieces of furniture.
Is there anyone in the room?
There doesn't appear to be anybody on this floor, no. That's the first one.
Is there anyone on the 2nd floor?
No, because you rolled a d20, you also know there is nobody on the 1st floor. The entire building is vacant.
I'm lighting the place on fire.
Do you want to steal the things from the attic first? And also wait for your friends to come and leave before you light the building on fire from the bottom floor?
Hey, Holden.
What's up?
Do you know if Ishmael is in town?
Nah, man. That dude just shows up whenever the fuck he wants.
So we actually...
I lit the place on fire before we left, so...
But I want to steal all the shit in this fucking room.
Alright, I'm just gonna have to roll to see what is actually in the room. 15, okay, so they're on the higher end of being very priceless. You see several paintings that look to be done by famous artists. Some of them you can name. You also notice there are several sacks of gold. You're not 100% sure how much gold is in each sack, but they do appear to be fairly hefty. You also find that there is a somewhat a medium-sized chest that appears to be overflowing with various kinds of jewelry. And there are 2 gold statues in the room, one of an eagle and one of a bear.
Let's put all this shit in the fucking wagon.
Cham, you can carry pretty much all the bags of gold. There are 4 of them. That's probably roughly what your weight capacity is.
I'm carrying the bags, I'm carrying the fucking chest.
So you have that stuff still. There's still the 2 gold statues.
I'm like, put it in my bag. I'm like leaning back toward fucking Kane.
So you have the 4 bags of gold, 2 gold statues, and the medium-sized chest full of jewelry.
Alright, I'm carrying all this down to the wagon.
So each one of those bags, upon examination, contains 50 gold apiece. If you want to roll to estimate the cost of what you might have...
God damn it, stop!
Let's see what's in the fucking treasure chest.
Okay, that's average. Alright, so you open up the treasure chest, and you see inside there appears to be several gold chain necklaces. There's also several pearl necklaces. So you have 2 gold chain necklaces, 2 pearl necklaces, 2 emerald pendant necklaces, and 1 diamond pendant necklace.
Also the 2 fucking gold statues.
2 gold statues, one of a bear and one of an eagle.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
So you guys load up all that stuff into Kane's wagon, and Belnos, you now have your new armor thanks to you chucking that guy out the window. Okay, so the armor itself is called the Unseen Hand. Basically, you have the entirety of the armor has metal plates that are interwoven, but they're very flexible, and it's extremely light. So you're not going to have any kind of a weigh down effect, and you're not going to take any negatives if you have to do any kind of acrobatics in it. The other thing that the armor will do is you automatically get a +3 to all stealth rolls, and there is an automatic -3 to any characters trying to perceive you while you are hiding.